Hello, my friends. I'm Dr. Mary Parker, and today I want to dive into a topic that has been surrounded by myths, misconceptions, and half-truths for far too long. Many people believe that changes in energy, desire, or intimate vitality are an unavoidable part of growing older. They think these shifts are automatic, irreversible, and destined to worsen with time. But modern science paints a very different picture, one filled with possibility. Your body maintains remarkable potential for regeneration, balance, and responsiveness at any stage of life, especially when you learn how to support it with the right daily habits. And sometimes, the most powerful improvements don't come from adding something new, but from removing something that quietly interferes with your natural rhythms. That's why today's conversation matters, because your evening routine may include a specific food that silently disrupts your hormonal balance, lowers your circulation, and cuts your intimate vitality in half without you ever noticing the connection. Before we go deeper, I want to make something very clear. This video isn't about judgment, guilt, or strict rules. My role is simply to guide you with compassion and evidence, helping you understand why your body feels the way it does and what small changes can restore balance, energy, and confidence. Many people struggle with low vitality without realizing that their evening snacks, comfort foods, or late-night cravings are the real culprits. And today, I want to help you break that cycle by revealing the specific food that your body struggles with the most before bed, and why avoiding it can dramatically improve your wellness, your energy, and even your intimate confidence. If you've ever woken up feeling heavy, bloated, foggy, or simply disconnected from your natural drive, you're not alone. Millions of adults experience these sensations every day, especially in midlife and beyond. But the truth is that the body is not failing, it's reacting. It's responding to hidden triggers that interfere with hormones, digestion, blood flow, and the subtle signals that create feelings of connection and desire. And one of the most powerful triggers is something most people eat without thinking twice, especially at night. Now, let's explore why nighttime habits matter so deeply. Your evening hours are when your metabolism slows down, your nervous system prepares for rest, and your hormones transition into a delicate balance designed for repair and regulation. When this process unfolds naturally, your body recovers efficiently. Circulation improves, stress levels decline, and hormonal messengers responsible for vitality rise naturally. But when you introduce the wrong food before bed, the internal environment shifts dramatically. Instead of entering a restorative state, your body is forced into defense mode, prioritizing digestion over recovery and inflammation management over hormonal harmony, and the results show up the next day as fatigue, discouragement, irritability, and a surprising drop in intimate vitality. The food responsible for this disruption isn't something exotic or unusual. In most cases, it's something familiar, comforting, and often eaten as a reward after a long day. I'm talking about refined sugar, especially when consumed at night. But before you assume this is just another conversation about sugar being bad, let me assure you, what matters here is not sugar in general, but what it does to your body during the evening hours specifically, because at night, its impact is far more intense and far more damaging to your vitality than at any other time of day. When you eat refined sugar before bed, your blood glucose rises quickly, causing your pancreas to release a surge of insulin. This hormone is essential, but in excess, especially during the evening, it interferes with your natural nighttime hormonal cycle. One of the first casualties is your body's ability to produce stable levels of hormones responsible for drive, motivation, and intimate well-being. Insulin spikes suppress these hormones, often for hours, meaning that a dessert, pastry, sweetened yogurt, or sugary drink consumed before bed may blunt your vitality well into the next day. But sugar's effects don't end there. Elevated insulin in the evening also hinders blood vessel relaxation, making it harder for your circulation to function optimally the next morning. Many people wake up feeling physically disconnected, sluggish, or off, without realizing that the cause was last night's dessert rather than their age. When the blood vessels remain more restricted than they should be, the body cannot deliver nutrients, oxygen, or hormonal signals as efficiently, and since intimate vitality depends heavily on healthy circulation, this nighttime sugar habit becomes a hidden saboteur. There's another consequence that few people talk about, yet it plays a crucial role in how you feel in your body and within your relationships. Inflammation. Eating refined sugar at night triggers inflammatory chemicals that interfere with your nervous system's ability to relax. Instead of drifting into deep restorative sleep, your body enters a state of tension. Even if you sleep for 8 hours, you may wake up feeling as though your rest was shallow. And poor sleep is one of the fastest ways to shut down your natural sense of connection, warmth, and desire. Chronic inflammation also disrupts the microbiome, the community of beneficial bacteria in your gut responsible for producing neurotransmitters like dopamine, serotonin, and GABA. These are the same brain chemicals that influence confidence, motivation, mood, and intimacy. When you feed sugar to your system at night, the gut loses balance, and the brain receives fewer positive signals the following day. This is why many adults describe feeling emotionally flat or unusually distant from themselves or their partners without understanding why. And let's talk about stress hormones. When blood sugar rises sharply and then drops, your body releases adrenaline and cortisol to stabilize it. But cortisol at night is one of the most damaging patterns for your intimate vitality. It interferes with your deep sleep cycles, reduces your morning energy, and blocks the natural hormonal rhythms that support feelings of connection, affection, and desire. The more often you consume sugar before bed, the more your body becomes trapped in this cycle, leading to a slow decline in vitality that feels mysterious but is absolutely reversible. Avoiding refined sugar before bed breaks this cycle remarkably quickly. In many people, improvements appear within days. Circulation becomes more stable, sleep becomes deeper, stress levels begin to normalize, and natural hormonal patterns emerge again. This combination creates a profound shift in intimate vitality. People often describe it as feeling like themselves again, or getting back a spark they thought was gone forever. It's not magic. It's biology returning to equilibrium. Now, let's explore the benefits one by one, each grounded in physiology, but explained in simple terms. When you avoid refined sugar at night, your circulation improves. Blood vessels become more flexible and responsive because insulin levels remain lower and more stable. This enhances your body's ability to experience warmth, energy, and confidence. The next day, circulation is the foundation of intimate vitality, and this single adjustment has a surprisingly powerful impact. Your hormonal rhythm also rebalances. Evening insulin spikes disrupt natural hormone production, but when you eliminate sugar, your endocrine system regains its rhythm. Crucial hormones responsible for desire and motivation increase naturally, without supplements or stimulants. Your sleep deepens dramatically. Without sugar-induced inflammation or cortisol interference, your body sinks into slow-wave sleep, the phase responsible for repair and rejuvenation. Waking up refreshed becomes the norm rather than the exception. Your mood stabilizes. When your gut microbiome remains balanced during the night, your brain receives steady signals of well-being. The next morning, you feel calmer, more grounded, and more emotionally open. Your energy returns. Sugar at night drains your vitality by forcing your body to work instead of rest. Removing it allows your metabolism to recharge, leaving you with more stamina and enthusiasm the next day. Your confidence strengthens. When your body feels lighter, clearer, and more responsive, your sense of self naturally rises. This confidence translates into every area of life, including your intimate connections. Let me share a few examples from real people who made this simple shift. One man in his 60s confessed that he felt his vitality fading and assumed age was to blame, but he had developed a nightly habit of sweetened cereal before bed. When he replaced it with herbal tea and a small handful of nuts, he noticed a profound improvement in just 4 days. His mornings felt more energetic, and his sense of connection with his partner returned quickly and naturally. A woman in her early 50s told me she had been experiencing unpredictable dips in mood and motivation. She loved enjoying dessert after dinner as a way to unwind, especially during stressful weeks. When she paused that habit for 2 weeks, her sleep quality transformed. She started waking up with a sense of clarity she hadn't felt in years, along with a renewed desire to nurture her relationship. Another couple in their 70s had struggled with communication and affection for years, assuming time and age had created an emotional distance between them. But when they both removed sugary snacks from their nighttime routine, they noticed something remarkable. Their bodies felt more at ease, their conversations flowed more naturally, and their moments of closeness returned with surprising ease. These examples aren't extraordinary, they're common. The human body is incredibly responsive when given the chance to heal. And now, as we approach the closing thoughts, I want to leave you with one powerful idea. Your vitality is not determined by your age, but by the habits that support or interfere with your natural balance. Avoiding refined sugar before bed may seem simple, but the impact on your hormones, your circulation, your sleep, and your emotional well-being is profound. Your body is always ready to respond when you give it the right conditions to thrive. Never underestimate your potential for renewal. No matter your stage of life, your vitality is still within reach, waiting for the right habits to awaken it. If this message resonated with you, I invite you to reflect on your nighttime routine. Try this gentle shift for a week and observe the transformation. And if you feel inspired, share your experiences, your questions, or your own journey in the comments. Your story may be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. And of course, if you'd like to continue exploring natural ways to support your well-being and longevity, consider subscribing and joining this community of people who believe that health is a lifelong journey, not a deadline. I'm Dr. Mary Parker, and I'll see you in the next video.